So very good afternoon, friends. Warm welcome on behalf of Doctors Risk Medico Legal Services for yet another knowledge sharing session. I thank you all for taking out time to understand something new in medical fraternity. And believe me, your presence are going to be a game changer for your life. I say so because education is a bliss and always repay you. So your investment of time always multiply with money because you're going to execute the same knowledge for your future where money will follow. Reason behind that, the topic which we have selected today is a topic which is going to change the life of doctors altogether, life of health sector people altogether. Things is changing very fast in our country. Being a developing country, marching towards developed status, country, their lawmaker, their politicians, their authorities and every bureaucrats are marching towards the advancement. If at all we want to have a status of a developed country, we need to adopt such changes, which country has already started. Digital health, the new ambition of our government, has changed the health sector altogether. The act is already in a place where draft is released. Soon it was going to become the law of the country, where health sector will be regulated by the laws in this country. We are so lucky that we are there at very initial phase when there is no competition altogether, when there is open market for us waiting, and we have got enough time to stabilize ourselves in such a market. The color we have started seeing, and if you go on internet and find out the status of developed countries, all developed countries have already adopted the technology platform, which we can witness on internet. In India, being a population of 130 crore, we are blessed to have such a great potential in the market. In India, where health is always seen as a prime, in India, where people for health are ready to migrate anywhere, rather for artist treatment are ready to go anywhere, has changed the scenario of health sector altogether. We need to take advantage of the same. And this is the time where we need to really wake up and adopt the change. And change in the health sector in the form of connecting to the people online. Lot spoken about online, lot spoken about telemedicine, teleconsultation, second opinion, to the extent of robotic surgery. Artificial intelligence are going to be the next future of this country, which are going to make all things easy for doctors and for the patient to have a better treatment, best treatment in any given scenario situation. And it is on us to adopt a change or not. We are here to understand the impact of same, the future of same, and also methodology, how we all can adopt this in ease manner, in a very simple manner. And today's session is on that only. Yes, friend, we gathered here to understand the telemedicine law in the country. We are here to understand how telemedicine is going to be game changer in health sector. We are here to understand how telemedicine can be a door for opening medical tourism on individual capacity, which was the domain of a corporate or aggregators in this country. So let's start a journey by understanding these laws, which can really make a difference in our life, in our practice. I thank you all for taking out time to understand this. But at the same time, I request, please adopt this change as fast as possible. If you don't adopt a change, you'll be out of race. It's not I say. It is seen across the country in the past and a present scenario, and also can be seen in our scriptures and in words of our ancestors. Yeah, when I say scripture, even Bhagavad Gita has said, परिवर्तन संसार का नियम है. Change is imminent as a rule. And if you don't adopt a change, you will nowhere. In changing environment, this becomes mandatory for every practitioner to adopt the change. Because sooner or later, 60 to 80% industry of health is going to get transformed towards telemedicine. And that time, if you are not recognized under telemedicine or not aware about telemedicine, then you will be out of the game. We can see with our past experience, Kodak role was once upon a time was need of every people. And huge number of employees that organization used to have. In changing world, they are too late to adopt the change. When digital cameras started coming, digitalization started coming, mobile cameras started coming, these people have not adopted the change. They remain to the role itself. And what happened? Today, even you have forgotten the name of Kodak. You talk about Premier Padmini, you talk about any company who have not adopted the change are now out of the race. And the industry who has adopted the change are booming. And that's the reason you'll agree with me, people today, even in a car industry or transport industry, are started adopting the electric motors, having a vision that country will have all electric appliances, which is going to replace petrol, diesel altogether. People have started manufacturing electrical vehicles. When all these people can do, why not health sector people? I know my doctors are very busy in their routine practices, but it is our responsibility to make them aware about the changing world and give them always a platform to execute the same so that they can really make a difference in the country. Not only by increasing their practice, but also by doing a lots of change. In same domain, 2020, 13th May, government came out with notification of telemedicine proposed by MCI under their guidelines, covering all allopathic doctors, proposed at the simultaneously the same time after 25th March, immediately on 6th April and 10th April respectively, the Ayush Department of CCIM, which governs BAMS, BUMS, BHMS, BAMS, BUMS, Siddhas, and followed by CCH, the Homeopathic Council, and of course the Dental Council. Yes, government had notified the law guidelines presented to them by MCI, but by default, all other institutes are promoting their also people, allowing them to do a telemedicine practice. In similar scenario, immediately within a month, IRDA, the regulating body of insurance, came out with notification and guidelines for all insurer to repay or pay or reimburse the OPD fees which patient need to pay online for doing teleconsultation. Made it again a legal where patient is also benefited by their Mediclaim. So great change we have seen in telemedicine. Telemedicine guidelines are so beautifully constituted by the lawmaker and the people behind them that it is absolutely a clear ease platform for our people. Telemedicine guidelines with the object of reaching to commonest people, even in micro interior, for their health need. The guidelines very clearly say that they have aimed to reach to villages, micro interiors, the health support systems, qualified good doctors in affordable price, where distance is the issue of reaching to the doctor. This teleconsultation is going to be a great support to them. And being internet across the country, available even in villages, it becomes very easy for consultant to examine a patient at village, prescribe a medicine to them. They can take from their medical store. In turn, they save lots of time and energy in transportation coming to the center and paying a transportation fees. With a great objective of providing affordable price services, the government has came out with notification. But yes, notification has got their own limitations. But digital health, the new project of a government, where they are going to draft and come out with an act in digital health, is going to cover all these factors. Sooner or later, these are also going to be reality. And once act comes, every people are going to jump in, and there are going to be huge competition, rate wars, consulting fees wars, and a lot of things are going to happen. But before that all reaches, if you jump in right now, you will be recognized. And remember, friend, patient pays to the doctor for the trust. They never see a money, how much doctor charges, if they trust a doctor. So today, if at all you jump into this platform, create your own aura, tomorrow, even if it is their rate competitions and your charges are higher, you will be respected by the patient because you already created a market for yourself. But you will wait for the act to come or wait for time to come. Probably it will be too late, and then you need to really struggle to stabilize yourself and compromise on various factors.